Hello, this is Kian from the Football Obsession podcast. Welcome back to episode 5 or 6, I think it's 5 of Obsession Reacts. This is exactly 5 p.m. and I'm gonna be reacting to the England squad just as it's come out now. So I'm just gonna be reacting to some news throughout the day as well, including the fact that Mason Greenwood withdrawn from the England squad due to injury. See, I genuinely think he is injured, but I think it's a bit hypocritical from Gareth Southgate, from England in general, because Rashford, it's disappointing because he could be a player that plays 400 games in his career or a player that plays 700 games in his career, and it depends on the injuries. It really does. And if we overplay him as United, if England overplay him, he's never going to get a break. He needs several surgeries, but. We got the news about 10 o'clock this morning. Mason Greenwood is withdrawn from the provisional England Euro 2020 squad in order to recover fully from an underlying injury that also kept him out of the Under-21 European Championship in March. So I fully believe that this was via Man United. This was official Man United statement. So I fully believe that. And then we were just getting news throughout the day. We then got a further spell of tournament football would not be beneficial. He will remain at Manchester United to recover from the same injury that also kept him out of the European Championship Under-21 in March and prepare for pre-season training. So I think that's a good thing for Mason Greenwood. The next competitive internationals is in December. The World Cup Qatar in December next year. So it's not that long away. It's like 18 months away or whatever it is. So yeah, and then we got news about 11 o'clock that Lingard is going to be out of the squad. So I screenshotted a Mark Goldbridge tweet, so I want his views sort of kind of on this sort of expressed mine as well. As much as I love Lingard, I don't think he's the right player for United or anything like that. Again, I disagree with that. But I love how he's done at West Ham. I love his massive turnaround. Everything like that. I love him on social media. He's quite funny. He seems like quite a social media man. Very in touch with us youngsters. And Mark Goldbridge said, disappointed for Lingard to be left out, but if I'm honest, I agree. Foden, Mount and Grealish all ahead of him at the moment. It's a big reason why he needs to move and play first team football next season if he wants to go to the World Cup. So I fully agree with that. Obviously, Mount's just played a massive part in Chelsea winning the Champions League. And if I'm honest, they were probably underdogs to win that. They were an outside chance, if you will. So yeah, I'm happy for Lingard, and obviously he will be hurt today, not being in the squad. He will have been hoping to be in the squad, but I hope he can get a move away from United and really improve. I really do, and I sort of agreed with Mark Goldbridge there, and I put some notes down here. This is quite a little bit of a jokey note, but at the same time, it's a bit of a because we got the news about an hour and a half ago that Trent's in the squad. So I said, dropping Trent from his last squad, allowing media leaks saying he won't make the Euros and publicly backing the other three right backs, just to finesse a lot of us and include him in the squad on the final day. This waistcoat bastard has got us all on strings. It's coming home! It's coming home, lads. I'm only joking. It probably isn't. We haven't won a competitive game of international football since literally 1966, if you look back on the record, as Stephen Howson was doing on the Paddock podcast on Stratford Paddock yesterday. So now we're gonna go into the squad, and then I'm gonna talk about what my starting 11 would be. So the goalkeepers are Dean Henderson, Sam Johnston, Jordan Pickford. I predicted Dean Henderson, Nick Pope, and Jordan Pickford, but Nick Pope's injured. The defenders, their goalkeepers, the defenders are Trent Alexander-Arnold, Ben Chilwell, Connor Cody, Reece James, Harry Maguire, who was a bit touch and go whether he'd make it or not, Tyrone Mings, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Kieran Trippier, and Kyle Walker. So fair enough. Although I've just seen a tweet here, which I sort of agree with, Southgate taking 4 right backs and 4 centre backs. Feel bad for Lingard. Not confident Southgate is the man to lead all this talent. I'm not sure he is either. Obviously, the four right backs are Reece James, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker, Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's 4. That is 4, and that's not needed at all. Some midfielders, we've got Jude Bellingham, Jordan Henderson, Mason Mount, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice. Fair enough. Can't argue with any of them. Attackers, we've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin, amazing season. Obviously, literally his best season as yet. Phil Foden, boo. Jack Grealish, Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, Bukayo Saka, Jadon Sancho, who's coming to United, it looks like. Come on. Raheem Sterling. So, the squad's a bit meh. It's a good squad, but he's picked too many defenders, in my opinion. But I'm going to go into my starting 11 here now with a 4-3-2-1 formation. This is literally live reacting to it. This is 6 minutes after the squad's come out. So, my starting 11 would be Dean Henderson, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Let me just write these down. Dean Henderson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Harry Maguire and John Stones. Harry Maguire, John Stones. I would then have some games. Jordan Henderson, yeah, definitely. No, Jordan Henderson, definitely. So that's the CDM, and then Jude Bellingham, and then Mount. I would definitely have, and then I would have, obviously, some Rashford's not going to play some games, because he's quite injured. Grealish is going to play some. Foden's going to play some. Sterling's going to play some, etc. You would hope he will rotate. So it's quite difficult for me to go with an attack, but I'm going to go with, because he's picked Rashford left wing. On the right wing, I'm going to go with with Phil Foden, because I think that's who we will pick. And then up front, I'm going to go with, obviously, Harry Kane. The Hurricane. So, Dean Henderson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Harry Maguire, John Stones, Jordan Henderson, Jude Bellingham, Mason Mount, Marcus Rashford on the left wing, Phil Foden on the right wing, Harry Kane up front. That is... Oh, I've missed one out. I've missed one out here. I'm sorry about this. Obviously, Luke Shaw. Although Chilwell's just played a big part in Chelsea winning the Champions League, Luke Shaw's had an amazing season. So I'll go through it again. Dean Henderson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, right back. Harry Maguire, centre back. John Stones, centre back. Luke Shaw, left back. Jordan Henderson, CDM. Jude Bellingham. So Jordan Henderson and Jude Bellingham in like a sort of double pivot. Mason Mount in the number 10. Rashford on the left wing. Phil Foden, right wing. Harry Kane, striker. That seems like a great team that can take us to great heights as England, but we've not won a competitive game since 1966. Let's see what we can do. This was only... I just want to touch on the fact that number one, it's looking like Jadon Sancho could, I'm not going to say will because I don't know anything, could be signed for United before the Euros. I will make a reaction video on that. It's also, there's news come out this hour that according to an Italian outlet, La Repubblica, Real Madrid, FC Barcelona and Juventus will all be banned from the UEFA Champions League and any European competitions this week because they're refusing to pull out the Super League. I will make reaction videos on both of them. There will also be a podcast with my cousin Aaron coming out on Friday. Touch wood. I hope if I can get it uploaded for Friday. We are looking to film it on Friday. Reacting to Joe Glazer's fan forum, which I think it will be a PR move, but let's hope not. We can just only have a little bit of hope at least. But for now, I'm going to remind you of my starting 11 again, and then I'm going to go. Dean Henderson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Harry Maguire, John Stones, Luke Shaw, Jordan Henderson, Jude Bellingham, Mason Mount, Marcus Rashford, Phil Foden, Harry Kane. They're going to bring it home, lads. They're going to bring it home. This has been Kian from the Football Obsession, and I'm out.